Y'all live with Snapchat Queen and AI chatbot friends. Now, let me show you the difference in the way black folks up here thinking with gang stalking, right? And where they state of mind at with tearing people up. So why would we need all this medicine if won't nothing wrong with us with the food outside, right? Now this is where the color folk, right? The ones who up here hollering civil rights and all this. This is where they state of mind at, right? We just gonna stroll back up. Now he over here building stuff with his time, right? Stuff that I do. This is all they doing, right? Worrying about hair, taking people hair, worried about body parts, right? He's still over here being creative with it. Got the scissors, cutting hair, right? And want to put you on pause because you showing how ignorant they is, right? I mean, you got to make their reality make sense. And this is why they got to pause here, because you see how they got her head chopped off right here, right? That's them gang stalking. You hear them in the background. That's a whole man still following me around. Could it be because of this? Could it be because this man found me? Well, say Sheila Boy, June 11th, 2021. That would have been the time me and his daddy met up and created him. All right. Let me see where the other one is. She right here. She on the dinner plate. Bam. Look, y'all. Right there. Could that be the reason why they on this timeline still this bad, y'all? Could that be the reason why they on this timeline this bad, family? Tell them, Jacob. You out here selling cars, chilling. He over here building, boy. Go ahead, Mike. They selling weed. Boy, look at cousin of them, boy. Look how advanced technology has come. Even if this is an AI generated video, it's still the fact that somebody's mind can go this far and get stuck out of trying to kill somebody and give it me your I need to give you my money for you to heal me off what food's supposed to be doing anyway. When everything is bioengineered, or except for the cars that we see driving right here, it's a problem. When all our food is bioengineered and they still want to ride on gas car with these folks on our face hovering around, enjoying life. Boy, she got some blue flame. Boy, that turquoise flame coming from that daggone ride right there. Boy, come on now. What are we sending these people to school for? If we stuck in the era with gas cars and a bunch of niggas riding around in a Lexus and a BMW on four wheels still, and these niggas over here hovering, what is these niggas doing besides hating each other? Then going over there to steal their shit so they can go in the background to holler they billionaires and all this, that, the third. But they ain't out there trying to create no shit like that to make no shit like that happen. You got people out here building stuff like this while these niggas is outside in circles wanting to do drugs, sell drugs, and throw balls around. Wanting to get on the internet and can't even sell a product right. You're ganging up trying to sell products. Storm coming. Jackery. I mean, this is the best they could do with themselves. This is the best they could do on the internet for your kids to watch. And he liked it. This is what this grown ass man watching on the internet. And he liked it because this is his page. Now you got kids that go and stroll on this internet all goddamn day long, and this the best they can do. Because they want to be a star. Everybody didn't sign up to be chasing that goddamn dick around. That microphone. Everybody don't got that pipe dream. He doing the same thing them agents doing at Verizon and Spectrum and the rest of them call centers. Selling a product. It's called music. You still need them folks out there in that crowd to reach in their pocket and give you some money to be on that stage. It's called a distributor. You still distributing product. Not money, product. When you got money sitting in your pocket and it's not moving around, baby, that is fucking up the whole economy. Because that's not how money works. Money work when you take that money and put it into a pot called an investment, where it's going to get you something back on your return, but you're moving the product around. Your product is your residual income. Not the money, the product. The money is obviously froze in your hand. And if the product is froze in the money froze in your hand, baby, no product is moving. Everybody losing. Except for a smart nigga who know how to get around your shit because we don't depend on your shit. It's a difference. It's called your ass gonna be out of business and the next man gonna be in your position. America is a business, darling. A business plan. Come with a proposal, a budget, and an exit plan. So America will never go down. All it's gonna do is recycle your business, bro. Shut it down, and it's gonna be some new niggas in town. So you just gotta know what position you want to play in this business. Either you gonna think like a little-minded person and stay in that mindset that you, or you gonna expand and say, you know what, let me open up my options and stop just thinking one way. Hell, the little baby up here show you water sales, so let me get up here with some water and an AI shirt, boy, that's it. And show you what I can do with my hand. Show you a skill like Queen said. I can do something with my hand and sell a product at the same time. And still make you come buy my shit. See how he hustle that? You want to buy his shit, he gonna get a sponsor that's gonna pay him for his shit. And then he gonna get some more goddamn income on the background because somebody gonna want to help him with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, that little man, show y'all to do that. I mean, god damn. All that hate shit, trying to tear somebody down shit. Boy, it's 2026 outside. Boy, y'all working too hard. All you gotta do is do like I did on YouTube with DJ L7. All we did was pick up our camera. And you know what? We ain't do what Dummy did right there hollering at the screen because he working too hard. They doing too much. See that when you got to do like that for an ad, that mean you doing too much. That bad marketing. Nobody paying attention to that. Nobody want to see drama in the ad if you want me to spend my money. And then we talking about if you want us to spend our money on your product, baby, you got to produce some stuff that we want to see. I mean, it ain't hard to go up here, hit that create video, upload video, and dang it, slide. Bam! Title it, description it, goddamn cap it, or however you want to do. Boy, it's just that easy. Boy, it's just that easy. Bam! If you don't like it, you can delete it and go back and redo it. And look, they even got a way you can watch your analytics, see who watching you. Boy, they give you the breakdown of all that, boy. You know what I'm saying? The background, see, it show you what you really got going on in the background. That's how good YouTube is, right? Boy, let you cap it and everything. Boy, he said, girl, go put that cap up there. Boy, then you know what? It even say, girl, you know what? You can customize that upload if you want to. That's how good YouTube lets you do it yourself. That way you don't need no producer in your background. But how much time are you willing to invest into yourself instead of watching somebody invest into themselves and you willing to go and invest into them and mad because you didn't take the time to invest into yourself? I watch people spend 40, 50 years on the clock, go to work miserable. Not because they had to, because they wanted money. Not because they had to go to work miserable. Because the money paid amount that rung bells that they had, no matter what it cost, they still were doing it. And like I used to tell people at the job, baby, you only sit down on the phone answering the phone. What's so hard about that? They make the job hard for themselves. That's why I say, well, what can you do with that? I mean, people trying to live in a world that clearly is gone. And they, I mean, time gonna change in advance. And if you're not willing to change and grow with the time, you're gonna be stuck. Especially when you get to a society. I'm outside in the country. And I'm not even hearing crickets or anything outside that should be outside making noise, even animal wise. In the country, I'm talking about in the boondocks way. Y'all know Over Road if you're from Greenville. I mean, I went and stayed out there one night just to hear because I'm in the city and I'm not seeing or hearing animal movement like that we used to down here in the country, even in the backwoods. So like, let me go check out the backwood, right? And I'm like, okay, it's cold as I don't know what outside. We still got snow on the ground. But the snow supposed to been gone. I mean, the snow don't even melt. I mean, it's just sitting there like clumps of ice just sitting there with no water running from it, even with the sun beaming on. I mean, even with the sun, like the sun is beaming on me inside this car and it is getting hot. That's why you park your car in the sun and no shade in the wintertime. So it can heat up your car. That what's getting me even inside this car is the bottom of the car is extremely cold and the heat seemed to not move around on the bottom of the floor in the car. Then we got this ice on the ground. We had snow a couple of, about 2, 3 days ago. This should have been gone. It was over the weekend. Here it is about to be another weekend. That snow supposed to have been gone down here in Greenville. Because one thing about it, we in a pit. We at the bottom of the mountain. We under sea level. So the moisture alone should have went on and wiped that down the river somewhere. But then when you touch it, it make your hands feel funny. So it's not even real snow. I mean, anytime you see ice just sitting in the sun with no drip coming from it. I mean, you think about the summertime, family, where you got a cup of ice. Or even in the wintertime, you go get a cup of ice and put that ice down there on that ground. That ice is going to melt. It's going to liquefy. especially if it's sitting in the sun. Even if it's in the shade, it's still gonna melt down. It's not gonna stay froze solid. There's something they adding into that with that weather technology machine. Boy, let's talk to Google for a second, fella. Y'all know how I like to skip around on topics. And then y'all see what they putting up there as I'm typing. That is them in the background, showing you exactly what they doing. Cause see, I didn't ask for a forecast, right? I asked for a weather bill. Pay attention to how they got expect sunny skies. That's not what I'm asking for. These are codes that the Masons use, right? 24 and 27, 56. These are codes that these Masons use down here when they following you around. Because this is how they took out the local community during COVID. Following us around, trying to isolate us one by one. And down here, most of the local people are stuck in the projects and the communities are empty. Now, y'all know I never had this big problem typing it in. This is them wanting some attention. See how they talking about Greenville Utilities. Greenville Utilities is a truck that's following me around, blowing that weather technology. I know I spelled that wrong. Here we go. Now you see how I had to do that because let's look into this technology. So Bill 266. And that's not what we're looking for, and they know that. You see, they talking about the Power Bill Reduction Act. That's not what I'm talking about. There you go. Geoengineered bank, right? That's a House bill. I apologize. In 2025, North Carolina introduced legislation aimed at restricting weather modification activities, including House Bill 362, Clean Skies Geoengineering Ban, and Senate Bill 485, prohibiting geoengineering. These bills seek to prohibit intentional release of polluting substances like cloud seeding and arsenal injections into altering weather or sunlight, right? So this is why I told you when they following you around with this technology, right? They're targeting people with this technology, right? Playing with the sun around you, right? Playing with the cold weather around you, right? That's them playing with this modification machine. That's why I keep saying we are at war with them using these machines and have access to this machine, right? But they're clearly using it in North Carolina, following me around. That's why I keep saying, why is my car colder than normal, right? Why is the snow down here still not melting, right? Could it be because of this machine? Let's see. So let's see. See, those are these planes that we see flying around us, right? Them small jets that surround us. Because right now they're using these things as war. And you got to be aware of that. See, it says Medical District Greenville. They got staples in my stomach where they were supposed to have taken out the staples when I had the surgery, when they took the babies. And took over the local city through the college using it as a hospital. Because East Carolina is a university of medical. And this small town is nothing but nurses and doctors roaming, perked up on pills and stuff. College students at large. Folks who came in and took over through the college and started coming in using these equipment through the college. There's a steamer in Greenville. Let's see. What's this, a church? It had a steamer built. So let's see. So it's not showing me the church, but there's a church in Greenville that just had a steamer built into the church. I don't know why they keep trying to show me South Carolina when I got North Carolina up there. But these are the college students, East Carolina, right? These are the college students, the 4-year students who coded these computers, right? So this is why your computer ain't making sense. Because this is the only thing they can do is upgrade the computer to steal. They want it to be steal, petty thieves. So all they did was come in and learn loophole law. None of this is updated. And you notice everything that I'm searching for is missing, right, in the search. And that's why I say, what do you do with that when these kids are online doing research and they want a whole life on a digital file, right? So they can come in and mislead you with information. Right? Because why would you need to have it missing and then show results, right? That's why I say, what do you do when you bought a bunch of people over here who only came to steal, right? To get you on this computer to put all your information up here so they can steal. This is the best they doing with marketing. This is the best we do with marketing. This is the best we do. Earn $900 on your debit card. But why? Now you got to work because it says earn. That means you got to put in some work to get $900. And how much is their monthly fee? So they gonna get their $900 back every time you swipe your card. See how they got them with the fuck you finger? And these are African archives, right? And this what we saying, this is where they stuck at right here. That man dead and gone. They done fucked his legacy all the way up with this right here. See him right there with his junkie room. Talking about behind closed doors. We don't care what's going on with them folks. They still stuck on Epstein. And all of them clearly up here guilty as hell. This man was locked up for 20 years. He just now getting out. Set up by his own boys. Now look at son right here. Come on now. The man selling water. He done made me thirsty. He made me go buy a bottle of water just by watching. Showing me a skill that he can do with his hands. Make some money and get a sponsor and grown folks up here needing God to help them see a beautiful day. Hey, they still out here begging God, God, please give me something, Lord. Give me something, Lord. Give it to me, Lord. Give it to me. Working just as much wickedness as they can work. I'm talking about they working just as hard as the devil is. Talking about something. Lord, help me with a better day. Boy, where they mind at? If God got to always give you a better day, what you doing for yourself? Boy, you live on Snapchat Queen, the AI chat bar friend. Boy, y'all know I had to do a video real quick and show y'all how ignorant they done got. Cousins over here working. That's a man in our eyes right there. That's a man. See how he ain't got gloves on to cook nobody food with poison in it. He got gloves on to put a flow down with some lava in it. Go ahead, cuz. Boy, it's a difference between a boy and a man. A man ain't got time to be on no internet, on no damn hoe shit. A man is doing what they doing right there, teamwork. Boy, come on, cuz, let me go get this damn cuz. Come on, let's go to work today. I got some money. Come on, let's go get it. See, I couldn't put that team together. Now that when you put that when you need gloves, boy. But when you in the kitchen cooking and you got gloves on, boy, we can't eat that. Boy, we just want to sit in front of a microphone. Then a woman say, boy, go build me a house, boy. You ain't got no clue on where to start. Boy, we can't do nothing with that. Boy, go ahead, cuz. I don't own the rights to these ads they got on my Instagram, but boy, this is what they feed to you every day, boy. This is where they mindset at. Cousin, go ahead, he did that. Now that's a man right there. See how I say suggested for you? I told you somebody up here, because I'm not following them directly what's on my page. See the bed frame? That's them inside being gang stalkers. Here come Farrakhan, boy. Let's see what he said.
Not doing everything to destroy us, but we are resilient, brother. You are a sign of it. And the fact that we are now in the condition that we're in, and nobody thinks that we could come back from this. In fact, it's written in the Bible, in the 37th chapter of Ezekiel. It talks about these dry bones in the valley. And the bones in the valley were talking to each other. And they were saying, our hope is lost. Our bones are dried. We are cut off from our parts. Now, you know bones don't talk. But this is the remains of a great nation in America. As you use the term disconnected, we are disconnected from each other and disconnected from ourselves, spiritually, mentally, economically, socially, politically. So these bones were talking, and God heard them. And he set a man down in that valley to speak to those bones. And that man spoke, and the bones shook, and the bones rattled, but they never came together. So the man went back to his sender and said, look, I've been talking to them, and they shaking, they rattling, but they're not coming together. And we have had some of the greatest orators, scholars, and teachers, and leaders to come to us. And everyone that came, we said, wow, that was great. We applauded. The bones shook. But when they left or were killed or were deported, here we are in the same condition. So when that man went back to God, he said, prophesy unto the winds, and let the winds blow on these bones. And the winds are blowing now. It's getting harder than it's ever been for us. And now with Mr. Trump in the White House, the winds are howling. And Mad Dog Mattis is on the way, coming to the hood. So if we don't want to get together, God will send forces against us now to force us to see how much we need each other. So we don't have long to stay in this condition, and we don't have long to be under oppression, and we don't have long to be imprisoned. Our time of liberation has finally come, and the God of justice has come to take our enemy completely down. and you will be free, like Martin Luther King said, free at last. And that time is now. We can't.
Boy, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go out with that right there. Cause y'all already know how I feel. So a man thinketh, so is he. And we living in a world where all that talk where he grew up, yeah, that was back then. But when you stroll on your timeline and they have all that, and this is where they mind at, baby. This is his upbringing. Disability 101. Why is getting SSDI so difficult, right? That was him in the background just giving a whole speech, right? On how they got into our systems and infiltrated. Talking about God coming back, right? Now you notice I'm froze again because of them changing that timeline. Cause we on this stroll. We on this stroll, right? Right? I told you can't make these niggas up. At the end of the day, America is a business. If you don't have a product somebody want, baby, you can't force them to buy it. And when you over here got a bunch of people who talking about a chicken bone, let me break that chicken bone down for you. When you got niggas following me around with a chicken bone in their hand, talking about Obatala and God is here, and it's your niggas that's out here on these streets with they cheering outside in the cold, playing at the park while they sitting in the car watching them. Half of me, your army out here sleeping around with each other, passing around these diseases out here. They're the ones who went to college, who have the jobs, and they self-destructed with it, trying to outdo each other with it, controlling who get a job, who don't get a job, who product go out there, who product don't go out there. And that's why bro is in the trunk selling his own product. Now we're gonna get back to if you had it like that, you got it like that, why you up here talking like that? What does disability got to do with this timeline? Here come we go with my baby right there. Look at him. This is where they got to put a grown person mindset in. You don't get strong by doing what you can. You get strong by doing what you thought you could do. That's somebody that a child need to hear. If somebody got to tell you as an adult that means you should have stayed in your mom and daddy house and listened to your parents. That mean Master P, they not ready to be soldiers. It's just like Farrakhan said in his speech. Time to get it together. This what get together look like. This what get it together look like. So why you up here complaining? I mean, your folk clearly seem to be doing fine. Boy, they building their tail off. They working. So I don't understand. I don't overstand. I'm lost right now. I mean, even baby girl, she blind up here reading scriptures to me. Teaching me about Braille, confidence. So when the children can give you confidence and the grown folks, all thing they can do is sorry we having trouble playing this video. Cause they mad at the children. Showing them what grown folk supposed be doing. Get it, AI. Boy, you lie with Snapchat Queen AI chatbot friend. Boy, AI said, girl, let me dive in. Cause boy, they doing too much on me right now. I can't take it, boy. I'm already working. Boy, I enjoy my job. AI having a good time on the job. Boy, AI having a good time on the job. And they outside wanting to be lazy. Boy, I got to go, boy. We y'all out with Snapchat. We just taking a scroll. We just taking a scroll, y'all. We just taking a scroll. This the YouTube scroll, y'all. They done froze the YouTube scroll. Boy, they still on them taxes, right? Now, this when we do an audit down here in North Carolina because they started giving themselves almost $7,000 per child. Now, what we got to do in North Carolina with these taxes, boy, we got to check that. Boy, I'm going to need y'all at that their IRS to line them taxes up with them birth certificate and them school records. If they can't have a school record to say that their name is on a guardianship with them children, they need two proof or three. You need a school record for the child that'll prove the child in school and you are the guardian. And you need the goddamn what else they got up there with the child name on it? The school records definitely got it. And what did them guardian letter that go from the courthouse saying that you the parent or guardian? And that's how you get your tax. That's how we check them damn back ends and make our tax money line up. Y'all live with Snapchat, quit the AI chatbot friend. I told you we on froze again. We on froze again, family. We need action. Let's see what Greenville got to offer. Okay, see how they still got the YouTube channel froze, right? So look at them. This is all we got. So they want your feet, your teeth, and your hair. And these are the products they do. And these are the products, right? JB said, girl, these are products they use it in your car. Trying to take your hair out. Because they breaking inside my car, sprinkling black stuff around. And this the best they could do. I mean, this is what the timeline looks like. Let's go to the news. This is what they feeding you on news. Nothing that's local telling the truth. This is the news. Hey, that's why I say, well, what can we do with this family? This is all they decide to do with their damn time, boy. Look, all on got look, they got them earbud codes, ain't it? Sorry, boy, them earbuds and them phone, boy. Them earbuds and them phone, boy. Them earbuds and them phone, boy. They crashing out, y'all. They crashing out. Hey, Epstein, boy, you a bad man, boy. They still can't lock your ass down, can boy, you like with Snapchat with the AI chatbot friend, boy. This is what they showing us out here on TV land, y'all. He still hollering at the screen. Get them, son. Boy, give me some of those strawberries. Oh, I'm about to go. Say my name. Say my name.